Behold, it's the amazing Leonidas, starring
AZFAR,
NURIN.
Aren't them the super genius doctors?
Of course, they're insanely amazing. Today, these amazing people is going to use copper sulfate to save the world, or just AZFAR. Well, first, AZFAR was trespassing and got ambushed by a mad cow. His 3 brilliant friends came to the rescue, and now AZFAR is nearly on his deathbed with warts, open wound, and his disgusting fungal toenail. In split second, they thought of getting copper sulfate. NURIN opened up her first move. Bon voyage, Daniel and FATHEEN. Keep on running, guys. You guys are the best. And now they've arrived into Minecraft. And now they both will be looking for copper and sulfur. Copper is recognizable by its distinctive reddish-brown color. Want to know something about copper? Firstly, it has been around for ages. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Sumerians used it over 5,000 years ago. Now, where does all this copper come from? Copper is naturally found in the Earth's crust. It's often found in large deposits of minerals like chalcopyrite, bornite, and malachite. Some of the biggest copper mines in the world are in Chile, the United States, and Peru. These places have huge open-pit mines or caves where copper ore is extracted and processed. On the other hand, sulfur has been known since ancient times. Alchemists even called it brimstone, associating it with fire and brimstone from mythology and religion. Sulfur is a yellow, brittle nonmetal that's odorless in its pure form. Sulfur is the 10th most abundant element in the universe and the 5th most common on Earth. It's often found in volcanic regions, hot springs, and mineral ores like pyrite, fool's gold, and galena. Some of the world's largest sulfur deposits are found in volcanic area of Indonesia, Russia, and the United States. Process of copper sulfate formation begins by combining copper metal with sulfuric acid. When these two substances react, the copper dissolves in the acid, forming copper sulfate and releasing hydrogen gas. After the reaction, the solution is set to evaporate. As the water evaporates, beautiful blue crystals of copper sulfate form. With copper sulfate, AZFAR finally recovered, lost his witch-like warts, and his toenail is no longer gross. But how? Let me break the science for you. Basically, by applying the solution or ointment on infected areas, it's able to heal dermatophyte infection and eradicate fungi that trying to grow. Regarding his warts, KUSO4 is a caustic agent which break down and destroy the wart's tissue. It'll shrink and be gone in no time. Another unique properties of copper sulfate. It actually is an antiseptic, preventing infection on wound and catalyst healing processes. Pretty amazing, right? Wait a second, we haven't had proper introduction towards our topic. What exactly is copper sulfate? I'm tired. I'll let my partner talks now.
You peeps, want to listen about some crazy facts? Gotcha. Copper sulfate is an organic compound with copper, sulfur, and oxygen, with formula CuSO4. Second, it is structured with solid crystal stone or pentahydrate. It is known as blue stone or blue vitriol for its blue color. Third, it is an odorless crystalline substance, electric blue in color, highly toxic and not safe to work with if you didn't have proper handling measure. Lastly, it is soluble in almost all acids and alkalis or active metal.
Apart from that, copper sulfate is also used in testing out anemic patient, dyeing textiles, enhanced cleaning supplies, used in bioret test, and act as herbicides.
Copper sulfate prevents eutrophication, which inhibit algae growth, maintains water quality, and protects aquatic life.
Copper sulfate can have several side effects, including skin and eye irritation upon contact, nausea and vomiting when ingested, and respiratory issues if inhaled. Prolonged exposure can lead to liver and kidney damage, while high concentrations in water can harm aquatic life and disrupt ecosystems.
Alternatives to copper sulfate in medicine include zinc sulfate, silver sulfadiazine, and herbal remedies, which can be effective with fewer side effects.